joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill. This is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. And it's the Grizzlies to start it out. Outside Edwards. Oh, he packed it down!
That is incredible. Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one. We should see some great ball movement with these two teams, Grant. Fantastic group of passers on each side.
They're just so unselfish. They play for one another. You can see how it keeps the whole team involved. And I'll tell you what, I just love watching teams that can pass like this.
Here's New Orleans now. Outside Murray. Back to Banchero. It's wide right, hits off the rim. And so it's Edwards who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. For three, Porzingis. Rebounded by Lopez.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. That's on Matisse Thybulle.
And Murphy has become a more well-rounded offensive player, and that includes his ability to draw fouls.
Stan, certain NBA teams take on the identity of their home. Like the Grizzlies, for example. They call Memphis Grind City.
Well, Brian, I think it's a perfect fit. Hard-working people in a hard-working city, and they want a hard-working team.
Now here's Edwards. And that one's good.
Just a ferocious play by Edwards, taking the contact but staying committed to his finish.
Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Just a big man playing big. No way to stop it.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Willie Green and I got a chance to talk for a bit. I asked him what makes Kristaps Porzingis such a great player. He said, look at him. He's over 7 feet. He's just a huge guy. Kristaps has serious skill on offense, and defensively that size can really be a factor. He's a two-way problem. It'll be interesting to see how they play him tonight.
Thanks for that, Allie. And the Grizzlies with possession here. After the basket by New Orleans. Launches a three. The Pelicans pull it in. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Well, you can't start the game much better than this. 4 of 5 from the field.
Here's Edwards. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. Porzingis for 3. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson.
Well, hey, you set Porzingis up and he'll knock him down. Terrific off the catch.
Oh, nice feed. On time and on target.
Grizzlies trail by 5. Jackson left side. Fires the 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Well, modern-day big men can hit threes and guard multiple positions. That's Jaren Jackson.
And stolen by Jackson. Now here's Edwards. Here's Porzingis. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Coach, you spent a lot of time in New Orleans. Coach for him, as a matter of fact. It's a fun stop in the NBA. There's some amazing food in the Big Easy.
Yeah, Brian, I love the city of New Orleans. But when I coached there, it was in the pandemic. All the restaurants were closed. All the entertainment was closed. We couldn't enjoy the jazz or the food.
Here's Edwards. The Pelicans getting their last shot to go. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, right there, Edwards uses the screen to create the space he needs.
Van Vliet outside. And he buries his first look.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Grizzlies trail by 3. Edwards looking for an opening. Nice move. Driving to the basket. And Edwards slams it in.
Hey, good luck stopping Edwards when he puts his head down and attacks the basket.
And then Carroll gets it to go.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Pass to Edwards. And that one's good. Porzingis has got 6 points.
Well, this is the dirty work you love to see Porzingis doing. Saving the play and getting them a bucket.
And stolen by Edwards. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clock. And that one's good. Kristaps Porzingis for 3. He's got 9.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Over to the wing. There's the triple. It's rebounded by Memphis. It's Edwards with a drive. Soft touch off the glass.
Boy, oh boy. Both teams lighting it up to start this game.
Yeah, and I'm sure both coaches would like to see more defensive intensity from their teams.
The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. Memphis ahead, up by 4. And the second quarter about to get started. Whoop. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Memphis.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor. It makes things a lot easier offensively.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
Nice pass by Sexton there. I like when he looks to set up his teammates.
Eason can't get it to go.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
You know, Grant, looking at the career of Colin Sexton, he had a huge third season, averaged 24 a game.
Yeah, B.A. And unfortunately, Colin hurt his knee early during his 4th year. Had season-ending surgery, but we've seen Sexton make a full comeback. Just a dynamic scoring guard. That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Memphis leading. Now Sexton. Kennard outside. No good on the triple.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Ariza can't get it to go. And so it's Memphis with it. And DeJounte Murray is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Well, he's going to have to watch himself now. It's a little early for that second foul.
Eason comes with a double. The deep 3 from Kennard. The long distance 3 is buried.
Yeah, pretty sure the whole arena is within Kennard.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
BA, Fred VanVleet said, I've been a leader on pretty much every team that I've ever played for. I'm a leader in life. It's just something you either have or you don't. Something you got to work at. Some guys will gravitate towards it, some won't. Brian, is it that simple?
Well, I think most of his teammates value what he has to say, for sure.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up with a graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant.
Ooh, just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
Pass to Sexton. Lets it go from deep. Gets the 3 to fall. And the Grizzlies lead by 8.
Well, there's the sleight of hand by Sexton. Launching quick.
Yep, that one goes. Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defenses disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
Inside, here's Lanier. And stolen by Sexton. Kennard on the wing. To the middle. And he dunks it down.
Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
Memphis leading by 8. Pass to Bowl. Back to Sexton. Here's Edey. And it's a defensive 3-second violation. Memphis shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. And the technical free throw is good.
And you know, Kennard is known for his shooting expertise, but his ability to handle the ball and create for others is very overlooked.
Fires in the triple. Sexton's got 6 here in the quarter.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan for New Orleans. Pelicans trail by 12.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Right side Murray. The 3 from Banchero. He's off on that one. Memphis with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run.
A team player through and through. Get open, and Sexton will send the ball your way.
Back to Kennard. Pass to Bowl. 3-pointer. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Now shooting the 3 ball at almost 60%. They've been blazing this second quarter.
Oh, they get a hand on it. Caruso with it, and Kennard picks him up defensively. To the inside. Launches it. Hits the trifecta. 9 points in the game.
And when you're trailing in a game, it can be tempting to try to go for the big play.
Timeout call, Memphis. And so it's Sexton who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. 17 points was their biggest margin. And it's good. 2 points.
Well, after a silent first quarter, this is who they needed him to be. This is why you never count a guy out.
The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. Memphis shooting their 6th and 7th free throw shots in the game. And he's good on the second. Stan, after his 12-year playing career, Willie Green has made a seamless transition into coaching.
Yeah, first of all, Willie Green is a person of very high character. Second, Brian, he consciously started preparing himself to coach while he was still playing, and then he was able to work on great staffs under great coaches, and now he's an outstanding head coach in his own way.
Sexton misses. Pelicans trail by 15. Banchero surveys. Ooh, Banchero getting it done and tight.
Nice job by Banchero. He is so aggressive in the paint.
Edey. Pass to Bowl. With 1 on the clock. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. Building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. Back after this. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Pelicans trail by 13. Banchero the screen. Van Vliet with it. Jackson in his pocket. On the wing, Caruso. Van Vliet outside. Shot clock at 6. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
It'll be on G.G. Jackson.
Just an active score. Defenses know when Van Vliet is looking to capitalize, forcing them to compromise sometimes.
Both free throws, good from Van Vliet. And we all know about Stan the analyst and Stan the coach, but when you played in college, what was your game like, Stan?
Hey, Brian, I had the game that would get you beat as a coach. I will say my greatest strength was this. I was never once accused of overpassing.
The black hole. That is Stan Van Gundy. And here's Caruso outside. Porzingis grabs the board. Grizzlies lead by 11. Pass to Jackson. Back to Porzingis. Now here's Edwards. From the arc. No good on that one. He's 5 for 8. They could get back within single digits of the lead. Now Lopez. Banchero outside. Thibault with a steal. Here we go, one-on-one. Rebounded by Lopez. Here's New Orleans now. They haven't given up any points here in the second half. And Stan, while Edwards has pushed back, it hasn't stopped others from comparing him to his heiress, Michael Jordan.
And that talk is more about how his game reminds one of MJ and less about greatness. Edwards' career is just getting started. Well, excellent read there by Edwards. He saw someone had a better shot, and he got them the ball.
And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Start it. Pelicans trail by 13. Caruso with it. Murray from outside. Porzingis grabs the board.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Edwards. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. Pass to Porzingis. Just 5 on the clock. Edwards for 3. Shot is off. He's 5 for 11 in this one.
Now, this hasn't been his quarter so far. He's really struggling to get going.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. And the call will be against Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul.
Jaren Jackson Jr.
And so it's New Orleans with it. Pass to Lopez. From behind the arc. And again, New Orleans no good.
Well, halftime is supposed to be for adjustments. I'm sure this isn't what they had in mind.
And it's Thibault missing. And so it's Caruso who brings up the ball for the New Orleans Pelicans. They've only allowed 2 points so far in the second half.
And Banchero has shown that he's willing to let it fly from outside if he likes the look.
They get the rebound. He goes up again. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Grizzlies lead by 10.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Edwards. Oh! Edwards packs it home.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thibault. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Third team foul. Substitution.
Here's Van Vliet. Lopez, the screen. Shot blocked. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
You hear players proclaiming their love for the game, but former sharpshooter J.J. Redick said there's a distinction between loving the competition itself and loving the game and everything that goes into that. Guys say, I just want to play. But do you want to do all of the necessary things that lead up to that? Hey, Brian, 15 NBA seasons for Redick. He'd know.
He certainly would. Thanks, Allie. Kennard, right side. Offline with a 3. Pelicans trail by 12. Here's Banchero. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. I'll say this. Banchero is a guy that opponents can't forget about for a second. And you see it in all the defensive attention he gets. Teams show him all kinds of different looks, and he draws a bunch of double teams in isolation.
Well, look, Banchero's a guy who can put the offense on his back. And sometimes he can do it for long stretches.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Grizzlies.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
Yeah, the other thing they're doing is absolutely scorching the net. Red hot from outside all game long. Defensively, got to close out a little faster. That's a look he'll make with regularity.
Out of bounds as Memphis keeps possession.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
Yeah, there's nothing easy on offense. Coaches love seeing that kind of hustle on the defensive end.
And here's Edwards outside. Oh, Edwards! Money on the triple!
Well, we've seen this movie before. Edwards is rolling, and his energy right now is infectious.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Driving in. It's hauled in by New Orleans. 24 seconds left in the third quarter. The kick out to Banchero. 12 seconds left in the third quarter. Clock at 6. And Lanier gets it to go. Lanier's got his first basket.
Well, the efficiency is there, but not the volume. He needs to start doing this every trip down the floor to close the gap.
And we've got a timeout called by Willie Green. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And so it's Memphis earning this break in the action, up 10. Well, when you win the battle of turnovers, you typically...
49. The Grizzlies. 59.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Memphis leading by 10. All right, let's get an update on DeJounte Murray. Allie LaForce.
Thanks. I got some news from New Orleans head athletic trainer. We do now know that the ankle is twisted. He's trying to walk it off, but we have no further information at this time. And in this crucial time of the season, any injury can have a major impact on a team. We'll have to make some immediate adjustments, guys.
Well, and Allie, it appears that he needs some work done before he comes back to this one.
And we all know that if it's something he can play through, he'll be back, no doubt.
Here's Edey. The kick out to Edwards. There's a screen by Bull. Here's Edey. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Bull. Edwards for 3. That shot, no good.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easier.
Banchero in the post. Oh!
Wow!
And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
How about Banchero's vision? Keeps his eyes up and makes the extra pass.
And coming down the stretch, both teams still playing fantastic offense.
Yeah, in hopes that your opponent is just going to go cold. That's not going to happen, it doesn't look like in this one. This might go down to whoever has the last possession.
Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Well, when he gets it going and the shot is falling, Paolo Banchero can dominate on the offensive end.
Back to Caruso. Lets it fly from 18. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his third foul so far. And it's Willie Green calling the timeout here. He clearly wants to talk it over and make sure everyone is focused. Memphis making a switch here. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, well, Willie Green had some advice for the team over that last break. And a big reason their team is down, the three-point line. Coach saying in the huddle, we have to battle on the perimeter. They're outplaying us from the arc. Guys?
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Down low. Misi.
A well-coached play there. Bancaro knows what his options are, and he makes the best choice possible.
Jackson surveying the D. Outside Edwards. Shakes him. Driving inside. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, just look at that power. Edwards is unbelievable.
Right wing. Van Vliet outside. Bancaro outside. The three ball. Memphis with a rebound.
I understand why he took the shot. They need the points, but that's just not a good look.
Good on the shot.
Yeah, that's how Jackson's most effective, playing aggressive around the basket.
Here's Caruso. Pass to Van Vliet. Back to Bancaro. Eason with the ball. Here's Misi. Back to Eason. Puts it up from 17. The rebound by Jackson. Memphis leading by 9. We've got 1:28 left in the fourth. Porzingis sets a screen. Edwards on the move. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, Edwards is so strong. He'll complete the play unless you wrap him up.
They throw good, Edwards. Here's Van Vliet. Looking to win the run. Edwards pulls it in.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Takes it inside. And Edwards slams it in.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Grizzlies.
And it was dueling three-pointers all night. A battle they won.
Both teams had the same plan. Win the game on the perimeter. So fun to watch.
And it's a performance that will signify their 5th win of the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Anthony Edwards.
Well, as a coach, it's so fun to watch a player dominate the game offensively like he did in this one.
Bancaro outside. Off the mark there with a 3.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Here's Edwards. The Pelicans pull it in. 36 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. To the paint. Misi. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Don't sleep on Bancaro's ability as a creator. He wants the best shot possible, even if it's not his own.
Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. And a comeback here looking very unlikely.
Absolutely everything would have to go their way at this point.
And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin.
What I keep in the line is better stay in line with